Hi guys, it's me, um, Patrice. Life full of hope. As y'all can see, my hair is starting to turn fully gray. Um, at this point, I just want to see how white it's going to get. Like, you know, uh, I'm just coming on here really to talk, really. So for one, I'm gonna talk about a lot. So I hope you guys got time. Uh, I started realizing that I never paid attention until about almost 5 years ago. My mom got sick. Um, it was something different about me. I always, when I was younger, I used to want to be like Matilda. Childhood was a little crazy, so I just wanted to like switch some things around, do some stuff. But you know, um, I had a rough, you know, I feel like according to me, my childhood really wasn't the best, but you know, um, a lot of things I don't heard about because without those things that happened when I was a child, I wouldn't be able to enjoy my life as an adult. It gave me, that those struggles made me humble, and put me in a different place. It made me strong in some areas because, it just made me a fighter. So, so once I got a certain age, you know, um, I was wild. I was wild. I'm not ashamed of the fact that I was wild. One little bit, you know, um, I don't try to be certain things because I know that who I am is going to help out somebody's daughter, somebody's niece, somebody's grand sister, somebody's sister, somebody's cousin. Like, me being who I am is going to help God coming into my life and giving me a better outlook on things is going to give me a way to help. I've learned to value myself. It's been plenty of times that I have felt like I didn't really mean too much or nothing to nobody, but I came to realize that I was somebody that people depended on. And I was that backbone, or I was that leader. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, uh, it just put me in a different space and a different mind frame. So to give y'all a background, um, I went to Job Corps because, of course, I didn't do, I played around a lot in school. I could have did a lot better, but I played around a lot in school. So I wound up going to Job Corps. So I never shut Job Corps down. It's one of the best things that I ever did with myself. Like one of them, as far as in this realm, right? Like I said, Job Corps was a blessing to me. A blessing. I got a chance to get to know me a little bit better. I enjoyed myself. I came out of my shell in Job Corps. Uh, I found out how much I really love food, how much I really do want to be there for people, how much of a leader I was. I learned a lot about myself in Job Corps. After Job Corps, um, I wound up getting sick. Um, my breast, I grew an abscess that grew in my breast that be like extremely large, and I hid this. I don't know why, but I hid it. Like as if I was so scared to let people know like something going on with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what in my mind. Like to think about it now, I couldn't tell you why. Was I scared or I felt like my mom was gonna be upset with me? I didn't know. And God pulled me through that. You know. The one thing I do remember about my breast surgery was how many people cared about me. Like I didn't know people I didn't know cared about me. Um, and also that I was a funny person because when I woke up from the anesthesia, the first thing that I said was, I told my nurse like I'm a clown. I was like I laugh a lot. Like I like to make people laugh, and I was like, she was like, okay, go back to sleep. Like I remember that, because she smiled and was like, okay, like, as if like, well, at least when she woke up happy, So that was cool. Like I think about that. Was it traumatic? No, but it was a lesson though. To take better care of my breasts and pay more attention to my body, like very, very close attention to my body. Um, you know, after that, I was still living life, living in a world very, very heavy, very, 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 very heavy. And I woke up one morning and my face, the right side of my face was like paralyzed. Um, at that point, it wasn't bad. It just felt a little funny, like I was talking a little funny. And I called my mom and I'm like, Mom, like I'm on the phone crying, like, I think something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel too good. I feel a little weak. I'm like, like my face just feel funny. And she was like, you think you had a stroke? Like she mad. You know how moms be like, you think something going on with you and you can't. They want to know like, what do you think is wrong? You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling her like I'm trying to describe it to her. So she was like, well, it don't sound that bad. If it get worse, then we'll go to the hospital later on. This, that, so forth and so forth. So she come to get me, and we go to a store that I used to hang out with a couple of my buddies, and a couple of my buddies, they was like looking, and they like, what's wrong? And I'm like, something wrong with my face. It's that blah blah blah. Like, so now this side of my lip is just like, you feel like it's heavy, like I can barely close it. So I went to go bite into the sandwich, and the whole sandwich fell out the right side of my mouth. And my friends like laughing. They like, dang, like they making a joke out of it, like, oh, you did something with the wrong, around the wrong people or something. Like, what you did, you feel me? But I'm really panicking, like I'm about to cry, like this not funny, you know what I'm saying? So now they sitting there like, you need to go to the hospital. Since my reaction made them feel like it's serious. So I go outside, cause my mom was still outside. I get her to take me to the hospital. And they was telling me like I had Bell's palsy. And I'm like, at that time I'm like 20, 21, maybe like 23. Well, I was about 23 years old. And mind you, this is like after a couple of years after my breast. You know what I'm saying? So it's like breast, Bell's palsy, life, all in one. Like it was crazy. You feel me? So like I was sad. You know what I'm saying? Like this really did a lot to me because my smile was like never the same. And before then when I was in Job Corps, like I dabbled with drugs and drinking and all kinds of premarital sex. Like just not respecting my body. And like through all of that, God really loved me for real. But it made me a lot more humble, but it also took me into a different place. The reason why I'm talking about this right now is because I feel like it's freeing and I need to say it and it need to be said because this might help out another person, another woman, or whoever it is. Uh, you know, I had stopped loving me, like on account of the guys that I was dealing with and like depression kind of got me and all this, like being around people and me being so busy trying to impress people instead of me just loving on myself and loving God and loving Jesus. Like I always was a believer, like, like I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe it's a God. I believe it's a Jesus. Like, you know, um, Yeah, I always believed in God. I always believed in Jesus. I just always knew that, he was real, you know. I had encounters when I was a kid with me feeling like the wrong spirit was at the foot of my bed. And my mother prayed for me and my brother prayed for me. My brother was like, Treese, I'm going to pray for you every night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I slept with a Bible for weeks after that. You know what I'm saying? For weeks. And, I grew to love the little me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I think about me, I do think about myself as a child sometimes because, like, that's who really rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was an undeniable pure love kind of kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like a little puppy. I love me. And I love me because God told me it's okay to love myself. Okay? It's okay to love me. It's okay for me to love me enough to go get my hair done, or to do my hair, or to get my nails done and get my feet done. Um, to buy clothes that looks presentable. Like, now I think about it, like, if I can't wear it in church, I can't wear it outside. You know what I'm saying? And that's just for me, like, because I was such a tomboy. Like, I was just so caught up in wearing t-shirts, jeans, and tennis shoes. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But I just realized, like, during these past few weeks, like, I have blossomed into, like, this pretty lady, like, this pretty woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, all because, like, God, Christ really came to me. Like, Jesus did work on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he worked and worked and worked on me. And, like I said, I fall short. I tell people all the time, like, I'm not perfect. I don't proclaim to be perfect, like, but I know that I'm worth it. You know what I'm saying? And it may be, I know that sometimes God be looking at me like she getting on my nerves, but I love her so much. Like, he just like, if you only knew how much I really cared about you, you would stop. You blessed, baby. Like, it's no problem. It's going to get better. It's getting better. You look good, And, like I said, excuse me, but I know he loved me. And that's like, I heard somebody say recently, like, I was just, because I hear in the spirit, and I was crying, and I was talking about something with somebody else, and it just, I was like, but it was something I was feeling in the spirit, and it was like I was saying it, and I heard, like, in the spirit, like, somebody saying, like, you need to go get counseling. I just feel like I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not bottled up childhood trauma, like how people may think. Like, I really gave it to God. I gave it to God. Like, it's so hard to explain to people what you feel or what you hear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it is. It's been difficult. Sometimes I don't know how to articulate it. And it's been times that stuff been said to me and I'm trying to explain to people, and then I feel like, God, like, do it again, or I get frustrated because I feel like they're not listening. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not listening to me, but I just know, like, he catches my heart and catches my feelings all the time. So, like I said, if I got so, it went, I went somewhere else. Uh, like I said, I came a long way. And I just want to say to that sister that's heavy, because we do get treated different as being big women. Um, like, I was kind of like growing up, I was kind of like made to feel bad about my size. You know what I'm saying? But love you. Love you. Love you. Like, if I feel like if people only knew, like, how beautiful you really are. Like, just beautiful. Like, you're really beautiful. And if you put in your, you taking more time for yourself these days, and you pitting for yourself a little bit more, don't feel bad because people look at you like, oh, you more into worrying about this and that, when they don't know that it took you time to get up that day and decided, I'm going to get out this bed and I'm going to wash up and I'm going to go put some clothes on, you know? And, just when you love yourself and you shine a little bit different, you get compliments. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, let's talk about the tea. Says this is some real stuff right here. My feet are ugly. Like, my whole life I've been told, you got your daddy feet. Like, my whole life I've been told that I got my daddy feet. Okay? So, the fact that I get my feet done and I get compliments on my toes, I know that it may be lustful, it may be boastful and stuff like that, but I give credit to God for everything. Like, you know, I wear size 12 feet. I wear size 12 in women. Like, listen, these feet got a lot going on, baby. Like, the feet are wild. You know what I'm saying? The feet are wild. And just for somebody to be like, oh, like your toe color look good. Like, oh, your toes look good. It's never really like too much. It's always respectful and decent. You know what I'm saying? But just to get that compliments on stuff that you was insecure about. Stuff that you was insecure about probably like your whole entire life. Christ gonna fix that. God gonna fix that. He gonna take care of all that. Okay? He gonna take care of all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a lot of stuff about me. And my weight go up and down. And at one point in time, I lost, like, I can post old videos where you can see, like, I had, like, next to no chin. I was losing weight. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gaining weight, right? And I have gained weight. Excuse me. But I'm not sad and depressed like how I used to be. Like, just sitting in the mirror, grabbing my stomach. You feel me? Like, now I do tell jokes to myself, like, Tina the talking to me. It's fine. It's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's like you got to love yourself enough to work on yourself. You have to know that he loves you enough for you to move on and make progress and be happy. To be happy. So, I just want to tell any plus size woman, any woman, period. I don't care if you plus size, slim. I love my slim girls too. Sometimes they give me a little slack, but y'all cute though. I love you, sis. It's no beef over here. It's no beef over here. Okay? I want you, if you feeling like you don't want to get up, get out that bed, sis. Get up out that bed. Go wash up. Put your clothes on. Get fresh. Start your skincare routine. I'm going to do me a facial tonight. And I'm going to start posting my stuff on where I get my stuff from. Where I get my little different facial care stuff from. And I'll go over my skin routine with you guys. And I just want you guys to be happy. And like I said, I tell myself this, I think about this a lot. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. You're not weak, you real strong. Like, you're not weak at all. You're not weak. You're not weak. So just keep doing what you do. Keep being a blessing. Keep loving on people. Keep being nice, polite, generous. Like, it's just, keep being nice. It's a blessing. You never know. Like, I tell people all the time, like, when I shine the best, and it may sound crazy, but when I'm on the inside and I'm tight and I feel sad about something, I've realized I give the most compliments. Like, oh, you look so good. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, even in my down moments, I still want to see the world, other people happy. Like, I still want you to know, like, you put that together today, girl. You know what I'm saying? And you inspired my next outfit. You know, the next little bit of love for me. So I want to tell you that I love you so much, and that no matter what you're going through, that Christ loves you a lot, and that we not passing no judgment on nobody. That it's not up to us to be, we not here to condemn on this channel. We just here to love. Okay, we just here to love. I'm not boasting myself. We just gonna give it to Christ. We gonna give it to Christ. We gonna give it all to Jesus. Okay, so I just want to tell you guys how much I love you and how beautiful you are, and just be yourself, man. Be yourself. They wouldn't. They don't even know. So like I said, it's the heart. I love you guys, and like I told somebody earlier, you can give you some. Give you some of this love. So enjoy your day, and be you. Bye.